Hello, everybody. Today is the 21st of September. Charlie Kirk will be laid to rest. It's Sunday Talk with Jamal. And let us talk, and we're going to go down history, memory lane real quick. What a lot of people are talking about is how black people are so insultive, so negative, and so some of the stuff we're saying is just downright despicable when it comes to Charlie Kirk. What you have to understand from my community, we have never been taught to have a respectable debate. We've never been taught that. Every time we have a debate, we want to hear a bunch of people jeering and laughing and interrupting and snickering when they don't like your point, but your point is right. Perfect example, if you look at the debate, you had Big Mike, Candace Owens, T.I., all of them was debating. Candace Owens was saying points black folk didn't like. T.I. kept interrupting her and yelling over her. And black people kept laughing every time Candace would say something. And it would frustrate Candace. Well, that's why black folk don't have debates on areas they can't control or a neutral area. You always got to come to them. Perfect example. You ever listen to the William Buckley Jr. James Baldwin debate they had at Cambridge? James Baldwin did not win that debate. James Baldwin was dependent on the students jeering and laughing and saying things to interrupt William Buckley. William Buckley Jr., the things he was saying about the culture, about at the time, black culture, and the state and these major cities, the crime and welfare, he was right. And looking back at the things William Buckley Jr. said, he was right about why we can't integrate and things like that, why we're not ready. If you take time to actually go listen, or better yet, watch the debate with William Buckley Jr. and James Baldwin, you will see Baldwin didn't win that. Buckley had points that every time he would say something, if you look at James Baldwin's face, he would say do a little smirk and people start laughing. Also, James Baldwin introduced the radical LGBT stuff to the black community and will start pushing it in. See, that's why Martin Luther King dismissed, I forget the guy name who they credit right now I forget his name, for crediting the March in Washington. Yes, when Martin Luther King found out he was openly gay, and found out he was also trying to influence the young boys there, Martin dismissed him. Martin Luther King dismissed him because he said he does not want that associated with the civil rights movement. That's a fact. Martin Luther King did not want the gay agenda with the black struggle. And it has started to happen. You forgot the Stone, whatever that club was, happened in the 50s, 60s. So they started getting pressed. People start, they finding out. Rock Hudson and all them boys wanted boys. So let's not confuse debate. Now let's get back to my point about debate. William Buckley Jr. won that debate. Black folk couldn't deal with those type of debates. That's why we yell, scream, and that's one of the main reasons we don't like Charlie Kirk. You had to go to his arena, had to go to the area one college. Conservatives was already there, and so when you brought 4 or 5 liberals with you, and you tried to yell over him, you got drowned out. Your point was all you had to stand on, and Charlie Kirk destroyed your point. And this is why they say he was racist, because he beat and won the debates and exposed the black community and our debating points on absolute fallacy. Black folk can't handle debates. Not all, of course, because there are a few, yes. However, notice even those that can debate won't go to a neutral area either. Talk to you later.